Hello, my name is Ángela María Cubillos Villanueva. I am an 8th semester English bachelor degree student from Universidad de la Amazonia. Today I'm going to talk to you about my experience in the teaching practice too. First I'm going to introduce you about the contest. This practice was developed in the Antonio Ricaurte High School. I developed this practice with my partner Angie Giraldo. We were in charge of the grade 802. There were 39 students, 22 girls and 17 boys. At the beginning of this practice, our cooperating teacher was Carmen Mazabel, an English bachelor teacher, and at the end of this practice was the teacher Gustavo Fajardo, and I'll tell you why that later. I'll start with the first class. The first class was my term. It started on February, at the end of February. I must say that this class was pretty shocking for me because, I have never been there before. I did not know the children and I had big expectations. I had lots of activities and prepared. But when I got there, I realized that besides they had an English laboratory and audiovisual classroom, we were not allowed to use them. So I couldn't show them some videos and images I had for them. And also, the activities I had planned, they were kind of difficult for them because I assumed that they had certain level they should have in 8th grade. But the reality was that they were studying some booklets from 7th grade and they didn't have the level for a 7th grade student. So we had to change all our lessons plan, change everything, because actually we had to work based on a book called Way to Go. So yeah, we had to change a lot. Also, about our cooperating teacher, the teacher Carmen Mazabel, I have to say that at the beginning of this practice, the relationship with her was not pretty good. I think she doesn't like practitioners, but we were working on that. At the end, we get along with her. I have to say that this group is pretty hard. It was pretty hard because they are pretty rude with the teachers. They do not have that respect towards the authority. So yeah, they were pretty messy and noisy. So the next week was my partner's Angie's turn, and I kind of say that I was happy because I realized that it was not me that they behave in the same way with her, so that they were just messy, and that we need to learn some classroom management techniques, because besides they were messy, sometimes we could manage that with good activities, with meaningful activities. This was about the first 2 weeks. I thought that maybe it was difficult because we were just starting. It was a few time to to have results yet, but you know that this teaching is process, and this process was interrupted several times because of, well, in meetings or unexpected travels or any kind of, well, many excuses. So, well, like sometimes we spent like, they were like 2 weeks we couldn't met, so they like um, that process was like cut, so we had to start again. So it was difficult, and a part I think was pretty difficult for us was the fact of being two teachers, because, well, 1 week I teach, the next week my partner, and so on. And always there was always a teacher, the cooperating teacher there, and some other times, well, the our teacher. So I think there were like too many authorities in just one place, and I think they need to focus their attention in just one person. So I think that's something you should like to think about it, to change it. Well, well, I think that not all things were bad. Actually, at the end, we were pretty happy with them. They they improved a lot. Every class, we that were the ones who were there for, well, just 7 weeks. It should have been 12, but unfortunately, because of time and meetings and all things I said before, there was just 7, but there were 7 amazing weeks, because we really noticed that change from week 1 to week 7. And I think that at the end, even one of them, some of them said they were happy with us, and they did enjoy the classes. So, well, at the end, the last class. Oh wait, well, yeah, we prepared a class project. It was pretty difficult to carry out because of time problems. Sometimes I think that um, like this practice should be like longer, maybe a 2 semester practice. One is not enough. It's very really few time to do it. But well, at the end we could accomplish that, and I have to say that it was amazing. Kids did it really good. Well, the project was about making posters about vocabulary, and all the vocabulary and all topics. Some topics we really study, we did the study, and some others we couldn't. But anyway, they looked for the information, and well, we were amazed with that. We were surprised. Um, they did a great job, and also, well, as I said before, at the beginning we had one cooperating teacher, and then like the last 2 weeks we had a new cooperating teacher. It was teacher Gustavo, and I have to say that he was really good, really kind with us. He just arrived there and said, "Okay, girls, do whatever you want. You have been, well, more than me. You know them. I just want to observe you." Everything was amazing. We were not depending of the book anymore. We were free to develop our classes, and that was kind of the best. I really like it. Because that was what we wanted from the beginning of the practice. Really wanted to to explore our knowledge, or what we knew about well, methodologies, how to teach a class, how to manage their behavior. But I think we depend a lot of teacher Carmen Masabel. So, well, it was a great change, but it was for good. Well, now that I've been thinking a lot while trying to do this video and to do the written report, I am I noticed that I know that we could have done more things. What that we had to search more about methodologies and strategies uh, because they are pretty important. In some classes, we implemented some of them. We could notice like the change. We could notice that motivated them. So now I know that they are very important and that being a teacher is more than just know certain topic or know more than know English. We need to know pedagogy. We need to know how to teach all that knowledge we have in our minds, to transmit it, to really achieve a meaningful learning. Because that's at the end that's the most important. Not how we teach, but if they really learned something, if the goals were achieved. Um, and I think I want to thank Professor Alexander because Jaguara because he taught us. He always told us about study this, about the CLIL, TPR, and lots of methodologies and approaches, and we 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 thought that it was like kind of boring sometimes, and we used to say that it would not be like useful with them because they were like not prepared to those approaches, but we were wrong. Yeah, they do they do work. So thanks for that. We will definitely do it, implement them. um, well, I just want to finish this, to conclude this, saying that these practice one and practice two were really meaningful for me, and I think that for all my partners. I used to think that before the practices that well, kids working with kids with um, well, primary school kids would be like terrifying, would be pretty difficult. And now in practice, teaching practice too, I really missed those kids. I had fourth grade and I missed them a lot. They were so cute and responsible and respectful, and they wanted to learn. They were always, okay, I want to do this copy, I want to watch this video, I like this activity. And with teenagers, especially 8th grade, they are in an age in which um, they are like not too focused on studying. They are thinking maybe in other things. Studying is not the most important thing, and especially English, because they always said to us that they did not like English. It was not their favorite subject. They did not like understand how important English is nowadays. But I know they will learn it. And well, some of them, I have to say that not all students were bad, noisy, and messy and rude. I had amazing students. Some of them were pretty intelligent, and even if they did not know the topic, they just wanted to learn. They was paying attention. They wanted to participate, and that was kind of the best because that's an amazing feeling because you feel that you're doing it well, that they want to learn, and that must be the best thing I've ever felt in all these um, degree. It was the best. This experience was meaningful for me, was best, and I would like to um, maybe to continue doing it. Maybe I think that it could be like a teaching practice with university students, maybe with other of other careers. It would be great because I think it's necessary to study with people, to work with people of all ages, to be like more prepared. Um, I think that well, this is like the end of the road. This is the last step of our career, and now we are supposed to be well good teachers. It's supposed that we are fully prepared now, and that we in I don't know in one semester more and in a year will be working maybe in officially in a school. And I have to say that that's terrifying. I still kind of feel nervous because of that, but I trust in my university, in my program, in the English language teaching program, and I know that I learned a lot from it, from all my teachers, my professors, and well, I have like I just want to keep studying pretty hard to be a really good teacher. I think that's my goal. I want to be like my teachers, my professors from the university. And oh well, I just want to thank the English language teaching program because of all what we learned, because of all this process, because of these 8 semesters, and especially because of these practices. They were the best of all the career. Okay, I think that were like most relevant aspects of the practice because well there were lots of like issues and great things too, but I think they were too much to tell them now in just one video and it would be too long. So I think that's all. Thank you so much.